At Coleman Horowitt, we believe we're a client-centered firm. When you are a lawyer, you're able to help people at their worst time. One of the factors that differentiate our firms from others is when somebody comes in, we look for the way to help solve their problem. We listen to them. We want to hear their story. One of the most important things to be able to help a client go through a problem is to have a shared experience with them.
I grew up first generation American, and my parents kind of instilled in me that you should become a professional and try to help people. If you can provide a service to people and actually help them somehow, then you're going to be successful. Everything's going to be fine.
When someone hires Coleman Horowitt, they get a very dedicated team of attorneys who like to work in cooperation with one another. It's genuinely the mission of the attorneys and staff to get the best possible result for the client.
Clients come to us for solutions, not just complicated explanations. I like to leave people with solutions. I like for them to know their options from an informed position.
We're just looking for the best approach to help our clients succeed.
When you have attorneys like we do here at Coleman Horowitt, you know that whatever questions may arise, you have someone you can turn to for competent advice.
Law is more than following rules and regulation. It's about being there as a trusted friend for your client and advocating for them in times where you need me the most.
You have someone who's going to walk you through the process, who's going to be here with you and hold your hand. You can see it in the client's face that, things will be okay. It's going to be stressful at times, but ultimately they're going to get through it and they're going to be okay in the end.
When you provide for them a way out, a light at the end of the tunnel that gives them some hope, that I think fosters a lot of trust.
Being involved in a lawsuit, it is scary, it's stressful, there's the unknown. So my first step is to make sure that the individual is comfortable.
I try to explain things to you from your perspective, going through this particular thing for the first time.
If I have the ability to talk to somebody, I'll pick up the phone and talk to them. I want them to know they're the most important thing, not the lawyer.
You can see your family in your client, so to speak. How would I advise my parents if they were sitting across from me right now? What would I do to make sure they're protected?
They're gaining a trusted partner. They're gaining an entity that's hyper-focused on their success and ensuring that they get the best results possible.
Coleman and Horowitt by far has the most collegial culture. No one takes themselves too seriously, but we take our clients' problems very seriously.
Whenever an attorney has a problem that they need a fresh set of eyes on, they're not afraid to ask for help.
We want the best solutions for our clients, and that can't happen unless we look at the unique perspectives everybody has. People who've gone to different law schools, different experiences, different parts of the country, they bring their knowledge base and the enthusiasm to the job. Everybody learned how to solve problems differently. And that's really needed because we're in a problem-solving business.
The more perspectives you have, the more creative ways you can find solutions.
When you have people with diverse views who are working together for the benefit of the client, that always translates into success.
Coleman and Horowitt offers legal services to businesses and their owners regarding transactions or litigation, really any matters that may come up in the life cycle of a business.
I work with different clients from different backgrounds, business owners, sometimes, just everyday average people.
You try and provide the best service for everybody, regardless of how big they are, how small they are.
When clients come to us, when businesses come to us, it's usually during one of the toughest periods of their existence. Being able to resolve their problems, being able to get their minds at ease and get them moving on to the next phase is rewarding.
You're opening doors for people that can't even really get seats at the table. You want to have someone at the forefront who understands the issues and understands how to get there. They understand what you want to accomplish.
You want somebody that you can trust that is actually looks out for your best interest more than their own. And that's something we do. It's one of the things I love about it. I get to help people. Part of that is meeting people in all different walks of society. We don't just represent large corporations, we represent individuals. Everybody can benefit from a lawyer when they have a legal problem.